Hello everyone, and welcome to part 101. Now, it's been a few days since I've played, just need to familiarise myself with a few things. So I've got every baby in training, rookie and ultimate, and so it's all about champions. And obviously I've got a baby Digimon at the moment, and I presume I have a Digivolution item for a champion. Yes I do, it's Devimon. Right, so basically it doesn't matter where my Digivolutions go. Basically, it doesn't matter what egg I start off with, and it doesn't matter what baby or in training Digimon I get, nor does it matter what rookie I Digivolve to. All I need to do is get to a rookie and then feed him the Digivolution item, making him Digivolve to a champion I don't already have. Then I get the champion defeated, and then I just go again until I get every champion. And the treasure hunt is day 8. So, okay. All I need to do, really, is just make the days pass as quickly as possible, and try my best to avoid Sukamon, because that will slow me down a bit. I'm just debating whether or not it is worth going to Kunamon's bed and sleeping with the Digimon in the hope of getting Kunamon, thus getting a rookie quicker. But then I mentioned that I need 10 years to pass anyway, so it's not necessarily a bad thing if time does pass. Also, baby Digimon don't stay sleepy for long, do they? It's like an hour or something. In fact, this one's may have just ended already. And it has. I'm pretty sure. I know that when I got Kunamon, I know I did it via an in-training Digimon, I think. Although I'm pretty sure you can do it with either an in-training Digimon or a baby Digimon. It would speed things up, but then I need time to pass anyway, don't I? I think I'll just continue doing it the way I'm doing it, maybe. And if I get bored, then maybe I'll, you know, go back to doing it the other way. Well, try doing it the other way, rather. Look at it, I would say that, in training Digimon seem to need the toilet every 3 hours, maybe? That's certainly the way of things here, so 3 rests, then check the inventory. That might seem like a good idea. Rest 3 times, check the inventory. Although, after sleeping, it might alter slightly. I mean, if I was to sleep, he might need the toilet, say, 1 hour after, or 2 hours after, but then I think it will then go back to the pattern, whatever the pattern is, every 3 hours, maybe? That's how it seems to be. Yeah, the reason why I'm not just walking to the toilet is just out of plain laziness. Well, getting to understand the routine would certainly help me speed up a bit, because that way I'm not having to stop every like 2 seconds to check the inventory. If I can get familiar with the routine, then that might save me a bit of trouble. This is like resting and then checking the inventory, and then resting and checking the inventory. It's, you know, it's. I know it's only going to cost like seconds every time, but if I'm doing it constantly, it will add up. If I can understand the routine, then at least then I can know how many times I need to be resting before checking the inventory, and it will speed things up a bit. But it is it can be different after sleeping. So that's the only thing I do need to be wary of. Also, I think with the different like ranks, you know, baby, in training, rookie, champion, ultimate, I think the routines vary from like rank to rank. With baby Digimon, it might be like every like 2 hours. Rookies, it might be every 5 hours. Champions, I don't know. But it would really be helpful to get to understand the basics of a game, because so very often with games I just completely overlook the basics. I'm just too busy just playing a game or trying to enjoy the game. I just don't pay much attention to basics. I don't pay much attention to patterns. I really would benefit from just paying more attention to the basics, and because, you know, that's the most important thing. You've got to learn the basics before going on to more advanced stuff. You've got to plant seeds before you can grow plants, you know? In training, Digimon usually sleep twice before Digivolving, so I should be close to the rookie, so I should be close to the champion, Devimon. And I'm getting defeated every time, and so my stats are always going to be low when I start off with an egg. Not to mention my tamer level is falling, which may well have an influence. So I should always have low stats, so that should make getting defeated quite easy, because I want them to defeat me really easily. The quicker I get defeated, the quicker I can move on to the next Digimon. Lepmon. You were useful once. Just like every other Digimon that was useful once. And now we move on to Devimon, who is useful once, and then won't be useful ever again. Devimon. The first 13 episodes of Digimon Season 1. You were the business, you were. You were the business. $330 MP it costs. Devimon only has 300, therefore he can't attack, therefore I'm a sitting duck. But yeah, Devimon, first 13 episodes of Digimon Season 1, you were the business. Then you got defeated by Armours. Then we moved on to Ultimates and Megas, and, well, let's just say there came a time where they looked back on you as being, well, just a small rock in their path, because that's all you were. Champions on champions, Devimon was tough, but then move on to Ultimates and Megas, and Devimon is just prey waiting to be picked off. It's day 7, so I'm guessing Drimogemon's not there, because I think it was day 8. Seems that way. Problem is, I take pauses from this game and then I forget a bit of stuff, and if I was more up to date with this, then if I was playing this every day, I would probably be remembering this key stuff. But where I have pauses to do other stuff and play other games, my memory can sort of slip a bit. So I want to hand over the portable potties and sirloins. I want to check my inventory is empty, which it is. Right, now to get defeated. I am aware that Devimon does need to sleep, but I don't really see any point in doing it. He's going to be getting defeated. He's going to be leaving me. So I don't really see the point in sleeping, to be honest. He's just going to be getting defeated, and I'm going to be moving on to the next Digimon. I run towards Rockmon, that saves an odd second or two. Yeah, Devimon got replaced by Etamon. I mean, talking about roles as the main villain, Devimon got replaced by Etamon. Etamon replaced by Myotismon. Myotismon replaced by the Dark Masters. Has to be said though, although Devimon would get thrashed by Ultimates and Megas, you do have to say though, for a champion, he was very overpowered. Because the episode he was defeated, before Patamon digivolved, it was what? Greymon, Garulamon, Carboterimon, Birdramon, Ikakumon. I forget any. Greymon, Garulamon, Carboterimon, Birdramon, Ikakumon, Togemon, 6 champions all against Devimon, and Devimon overpowered, won against all of them, and then Angemon was literally the only champion who could have won against him, and he had to throw absolutely everything at him to Devimon was very powerful for a champion, but, you know, War Greymon, Metal Garulamon, they would annihilate him. Personally, I would say Devimon was overpowered because it was champions against champions, and he was winning with ease. And Angemon was literally the only champion able to defeat him, and he had to use up all his power and defeat himself at the same time just to win against Devimon. Etamon, I wouldn't say was overpowered because he was an ultimate, and the Digidestins at the time only had champions, so it was an ultimate against champions. And the moment Greymon digivolved to Metal Greymon, Etamon was defeated quite easily, and that was, you know, ultimate against ultimate. Blue Egg. Do I care? No. And my Ultimon, I would say, was overpowered because, again, he was against fellow ranks. He was an ultimate against ultimates, and he was really powerful, and he was winning, and he was too much for the Digidestins. It just so happened that he went up against a very powerful ultimate, Angemon, who, with everyone combining their powers, she was able to defeat him. But even so, she was literally the only ultimate who could. I suppose Magna Angemon could have done as well, but it was before his time. Ah, Olgamon. What am I doing? I need the portable potties as well, don't I? Can you see Nanimon down there in the corner? What does he do? I don't know. And yeah, the Dark Masters, I suppose, were overpowered as well because, well, it was Megas against Megas, and obviously they did put up a very good fight and were very hard to win against. Well, let's see if I got this routine right, because I've got a baby Digimon, so I'm going to rest twice, then check my inventory. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I quite understand, but whatever. You don't have baby Digimon for long anyway. Right, 3 rests, that should take him up to his Digivolution. So I've got the same Digimon as before, I'm doing exactly the same things, so my stats should be exactly the same, so presumably I'm going to get a Letmon again. The only thing that will change is the champion that I Digivolve to. Go from the big bad Devimon to his sidekick Olgamon. Well, I don't know if Olgamon was Devimon's sidekick, but he was certainly a villain that worked for him. Because it was Devimon, Olgamon, and then Leomon when he was being controlled by Devimon's evil, but Leomon was a good guy, really. So obviously, if I remember rightly, like every Leomon had the instincts to like fight and defeat Olgamon, and every Olgamon had the instincts to fight and defeat Leomon. But then Devimon had them working together because Olgamon was like a villain, like a servant to Devimon, and then Devimon's Black Gears and Touch of Evil had Leomon being controlled, and then having Leomon like also work for Devimon and therefore work with Olgamon. Right, the Kermistake Gorge is quite close, isn't it? It would be nice if it was possible to fill it, but after getting a champion. For example, it would be nice if I could Digivolve to a Letmon, well, Digivolve to a rookie, in this case probably a Letmon, feed it the Digivolution item, in this case the Spike Club that makes it Digivolve to Olgamon, then get a Kermistake that fills the gorge up, therefore getting Sukamon, but then get Sukamon defeated, obviously get the Digi-Egg, start again with a new baby Digimon, the Kermistake Gorge will be empty, and then it kind of gives peace of mind for a fair while. Let me look again a minute. That's at least 2 away, isn't it? So I would need to have at least 1 if I was to do that right now, I would need to have at least 1 Kermistake, wouldn't I? Before Digivolve into Olgamon. Okay, I'm just gonna go rest crazy. I'm just gonna keep resting. And now I'll check the gorge. I'd say that's 1 away. because once I digivolve to Olgamon, it doesn't really matter what happens after that, because once I get Olgamon, I've got his Digivolution, and that's all I wanted from him. Although I do need to prevent the care mistakes before getting there. Because, yeah, once I get Olgamon, I've got his Digivolution, that's all I want from him. Even if I was to then Digivolve to Sukamon, I've still got Olgamon's Digivolution, haven't I? And it doesn't matter if I get defeated as Olgamon or get defeated as Sukamon. Either way, my Digimon's going to fade away. But obviously, yeah, I needed to prevent the care mistakes until getting to Olgamon. Because obviously, before getting Olgamon, it wouldn't be any good getting Sukamon, because then I wouldn't be able to get Olgamon. But now I can. Now, Alemon needs to sleep. If I was to rest until he needs the toilet, and he was to still need to sleep, and I was to then save and sleep, he would do it in his sleep, and the gorge would fill, but he wouldn't. But when I wake up, he wouldn't digivolve immediately. I don't think he would do it until the next hour, which would give me time to digivolve to Olgamon and get the Digivolution. When I do, I'll make sure I just sleep, just in case it goes wrong. Okay. Just in case it goes wrong, I'm going to just sleep. Just in case this goes wrong. Okay, so he should have done it in his sleep. He hasn't digivolved immediately, but the gorge is filled. Okay. So I now digivolve to Olgamon and get the Digivolution. And then when an hour is up, he should then digivolve to Sukamon. But I've still got Olgamon's Digivolution, so I've got what I came for. And in the meantime, I will be getting Olgamon defeated, or Sukamon defeated. Then it will be a new egg, new baby Digimon, but with an empty gorge, which kind of gives peace of mind and keeps me away from Sukamon for a while, and so I don't have to be quite so careful when resting. I can just go really rest crazy. Okay, looks like he's digivolving immediately, actually. Now, I am aware it is day 9, so I am aware I am a bit late for the treasure hunt, but don't worry about it, it's only a day. Bright side, even worse stats. 120 HP, 100 MP. Horizontal kick's the only thing you can have. And Olgamon is indeed here. I was trying to avoid the mess pile. I didn't want to have Sukamon start eating away at it, because that would consume time. Quite frankly, I don't really care if the mess is there or not. Okay, so I want to go to Vegemon, get the sirloins, go to the treasure hunt, see what item it is, and then put the items in the item bank, and then go to Mount Infinity and get defeated. Although before going to Mount Infinity, I think I need to save and call this the end of the part. But obviously that would be in a bit. Oh, I can't afford it, can I? Plan B, I'm going to take from the inventory and sell most of it. Now, I'm going to take from the item bank and sell most of it, because most of these items aren't important anymore. I'll keep the autopilots though. And I'll probably keep the food as well, and the chain melon, and the Digivolution items. Well, I should wait. Okay, so in the item bank is what I want to keep. This I'm just going to sell just for the money. As I explained before, that these items aren't really needed anymore. But I need to end the part though. So yeah, I'll be saving, and that'll be the end of the part. So thank you everyone for watching, and hope you enjoyed.